What are you willing to do to get results? I'm willing to do anything. And I found that out because I did. When I started keto, I didn't think the diet was safe. And I did it anyway because I figured what I was already living was horrible. And I thought to myself, what if it worked? What if I was wrong about everything I thought I knew about health and what these people were telling me? So all the research that I was doing, all the videos that I was watching, if they were right and I was wrong, what could I possibly gain? And I decided to take that chance, even though the back of my brain was saying, this doesn't make any sense. I was willing to be the weirdo at the party, not having cake or having chips or drinking soda, because I wanted to see if I could solve my weight problems, my health problems. I was in excruciating pain. But why did it take me being in excruciating pain to decide to? Well, because the thing I was trying seemed crazy. Wellness warrior, I know that most of you are not going to do that. You're not going to start a diet that seems crazy, especially if you're not in pain and if you just have a little bit of weight to lose. That's why I'm making this video today, to help you to understand the diet's not crazy. But are you willing to be a little bit of a weirdo for a few weeks while you figure out why this diet is amazing? Are you willing to be the person who doesn't have junk food or indulge in fast food to lose the weight you've been struggling to lose and to solve the health issues that you've been wanting to solve? I know that it's easier to go to the gym than it is to completely upend your entire life. Because when you change the way you eat, it actually impacts everything. Every social event, every holiday, every vacation you will ever go on will become harder because you don't eat like everybody else. And this is not about, oh, I don't eat, I'm going to China and I'm not used to their food. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that even in China, you will need to find low carb foods that will fit into the way of eating that you're doing. You're going to have to find places that don't put sauces that are sweet or high in carbohydrate. Yes, we're going to upend our entire life to solve our weight problem. I also want to point out that doing what's easier usually doesn't give us the results we're trying to accomplish. Because it's true that it's easier to fit the gym into my everyday than it is to figure out how to change my entire diet. The thing that most people won't tell you, especially the professionals, what they won't tell you is that 80% of what you weigh is actually based on the food you eat. 80%. I want us to pause and think about that. That actually means that 20% of what you weigh is gym and recovery time and getting enough sleep and massages or like any heat therapies, cold therapy, everything else that you could possibly do that will contribute to how much you weigh is part of that 20%. That's how important the food you eat actually is. You could be not getting enough exercise, not sleeping enough, you could be doing all the wrong things in all the other places, and if you get the food right, you will lose weight. And I know that that's true because I actually did that. That is actually what happened. I was not at all in the gym, did not work out at all, I didn't even do any exercise. I didn't even pretend that I was trying to do exercise. I focused on the food because, first of all, it was new to me. Second of all, I knew I need to get it right. From what I was reading, what I was understanding, I knew that I had to figure this out. And wellness warrior, I got from obesity down to correct weight. Actually, I got below my correct weight and then put a little bit of weight back on. Only with food. Now, here's what's really cool. Here's the thing that, again, we don't get told, because people will try to make you believe that they lost the weight because they worked out and they were so disciplined. And I was on target with my food, 100%. I was not working out. I started to do many more activities once I was feeling better. Because guess what? It's much easier to move your body, use your body to do exercise when your body is not constantly in pain, which is what was happening to me. I actually needed to figure out how to end my pain issues before I could even address my weight issues. I needed to end my pain issues before I could have fun with my body again in a way that wasn't taking recovery days, Wellness Warrior. And what was huge for me to get the food right was getting the food right. I took time, and I'm lucky. My dad is a chef. I'm lucky. I went to my dad and I said, hey, I'm trying this new diet. I need to know how to cook some vegetables. Can you give me some ideas, recipes, whatever? We talked over some spices I could use, and my dad helped me to figure out a way to spice these vegetables in a way that they tasted amazing. And part of the reason that whenever anyone asks me about doing keto, I say, get your menu plan organized and get the foods ready that you love to eat, is because honestly, that's how you're going to eat on plan. If you like the meals you're having, you're not going to be jealous of the people having pizza. If you don't love the meals you're having, you're going to be jealous of the people having pizza because you used to be one of those people. Right? I used to have pizza several times per week. Because why? Because I love pizza. Now, do I miss having pizza? No, because I actually like what I'm eating. And I've not missed having any of the garbage that I used to have. You know why? The most important reason why? I feel amazing today. Those foods were not helping me to feel amazing. Those foods actually helped me to feel horrible. I want you to start looking at what's real. When we eat on plan, then our body gets back to its good weight because we get healthy. Our body is able to do the repairs it wanted to do all along. It always wanted to do that, Wellness Warrior. And then we get to use our body to live our life. That's the goal for everyone. If your body feels good, you'll be able to live your life doing the things that you want to do. Whether that's playing music, or that's climbing mountains, or watching movies. Doing what you want to do is the reason to get your body back. I'm happy that I am able to go back out in the world, and I'm riding my longboards, I'm climbing. Now that's a new activity that my daughter and I took up after I got healthy. I'm happy to do these. I'm riding my bike in the summer. I'm able to go to the water park with the kids and have a good time. I'm doing the things. It makes me happy to do the things. It is possible to cook in a healthy way. It's possible to cook every day. That's another thing I hear people say. I don't have time to cook every day. You know what? When cooking the right foods allows you to eat the meals you want to eat and feel amazing, guess what you find time to do? You find time to cook every day, number one. But guess what else? When cooking the right foods means that you're less hungry, and so you're not constantly eating, then instead of cooking 3 meals a day, when you're only having to think about 2 or even, in my case, 1 meal a day, yeah, there's always time for cooking. I'm not cooking 3 times. I'm just cooking once. There's time for cooking. Wellness Warrior, getting healthy is absolutely doable. If the thing I need to do is look like a weirdo to feel as good as I'm feeling right now, I don't mind. I'll look like the weirdo. I'll be the person at the party who's happy to have a plate full of meat, drinking water. And I'll be the person at the party a year from now, happy to do that same thing. And 10 years from now, happy to be doing that same thing. And 10 years from now, when I'm healthy and running around and living my life and my joints are still feeling great and everybody around me has aged in a way that they're not happy with, and I've aged in a way that I'm happy with, we'll compare notes again. Be the weirdo. See the benefit of being the weirdo. I hope this message helps you to challenge the norm and be the person that you want to be. Be the person that you want to be. Live it in the body that you want to live in. That's the goal. That's the thing that's going to help you the most. If this message helped you and you think it could help somebody else, share the video and hit the like button, because I know that if you made it to this part of the video, it resonated with you. Thank you, and talk soon.